Hello, Scorpio. This is Vanessa from Celestial Soul Tarot, and welcome to your mid-month reading for August 2022. Thanks so much for joining me, and hopefully you're all doing well. We're going to take a look into the overall theme here, see what messages are coming through for you for the second half of August 2022. Right. Okay, never-ending story. This can be overly critical of yourself, right? Not feeling like you're good enough, smart enough, fill in the blank enough. Okay. However, this is a 37. 3 plus 7 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. So I feel like you are closing out some sort of a chapter of maybe overanalyzing and overthinking and stuck in fear, maybe feeling trapped, right? This person, actually, I'll just show you, there's a heart here. And she's sitting on the top of an hourglass. And to mention, actually, I'll show you the bottom of the deck, the hourglass and TikTok, timing. So for some of you, it's almost like you feel like you're running out of time. You don't have enough time, right? Time to do everything that you want to do in life, right? But there is an essence of time that's coming through here. And with the heart, I mean, this might have everything to do with a love relationship. Not for everyone, though. This might actually have something to do with the fact that you want to focus on what you love to do, what makes you happy, what feels good for you. And so you might be kind of stuck in a situation that you've created in regards to a lifestyle, career, I mean, whatever this is for you that you're not happy with. And you feel like you're running out of time in regards to moving in this new direction. You can see how there's not a whole lot of sand left in this glass. And so you feel like you're running out of time in regards to maybe connecting with somebody that you have a deep connection with, right? In regards to love. Could be, for some of you, maybe like a missed opportunity in the past around love, maybe even career. Maybe you always had a dream of doing something, but I mean, maybe you ended up going in a different direction because it was more practical, maybe because you made more money and you were more successful, but deep down, you're not really fulfilled. You're not really happy. There's something else you want to do. That could be this energy too, right? So let's just take a look here. Actually, no, I'm going to stop. Actually, I want to do the runes here. We're going to do a casting. We'll lay out the foundation, and then we'll look into the tarot here. That's what I want to do. Let's take a look for Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio, second half of August, please. What is this reading about? I'm going to pull a generous sprinkling of runes here for Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to take a look into the recent past for some context. That's where I typically like to start. Okay. And so in the recent past here, right, we have Algiers. And I feel like for some of you here, you're really reaching out to higher power for answers. Maybe asking why, searching for meaning, searching for purpose, trying to get, maybe some of you really working on your spirituality. Maybe you had like a spiritual awakening in the past here too, really working on yourself and a connection to, again, a higher power, right? Really focused maybe for some of you meditating, breath work, that sort of thing, right? Where you're connecting and being quiet and listening and paying attention to what your soul wants, where you're being guided to go. Because again, I feel like before this energy, you may have gone through some sort of like dark night of the soul, a very dark time, lonely time in your life. And I feel like you're slowly coming out of that and you're opening yourself up to maybe like a more spiritual path is what's coming through here, or something that you're more in alignment with, right? But I do feel like you feel like you're running out of time here, Scorpio. So let's take a look into the recent past here for Scorpio. What's coming through recent past energies? What do we have for Scorpio? Typically, I'd like them to fall out, but sometimes they take forever. So instead of sitting here shuffling, I will actually pull from the top because sometimes they do take a while. So there we go. Well, there's one. There we go. the Fool, right? Opening yourself up to liberating from, could be like an old way of thinking, an old way of doing things, an old career path, right? And it's bringing me back again to the sense of time and not having enough time and wanting to break free from something that you've been doing up to this point and wanting to do something completely new and different, right? And so with the Fool, there's potential for anything, right? For you. What do you truly want? What makes you happy? There's some risks involved with this energy, of course, with anything perhaps that you're wanting to do in regards to breaking free from an established type of practical way of doing things. For some of you, this could be completely new, different. Maybe it's, again, for some of you, it's a spiritual path, right? Opening yourself up to the unknown and allowing a higher power to guide you, right? And just trusting your intuition, your soul, your instincts to move you every step of the way. That could be this energy, right, for you. So again, brand new pathway, opening yourself up. 10 of Cups coming through here. Absolutely connecting to others as well. This is a group energy with a 10 here. So I feel for some of you, this could be, a new group of people feeling connected to, again, maybe it's like a spiritual type of community because you feel like you've kind of come out the other side. I feel like I'm talking to a Scorpio. Scorpio who's come out the other side of a situation here, right? And you want to connect to people with like minds, kindred spirits. Maybe you went down similar path. You have similar, I want to say, experiences, but where you get along and you fit in and you're loved and you're wanted and all of these things, right? So, and it could be like a family type of dynamic as well, right? You could be going through a challenging time with family members. Let's just take a look here into the current situation here. Yeah, see, here's the thing. Like I was mentioning before with the Fool, this has everything to do with, this new path, but there's some risk involved, and that's exactly what's coming through here with Pear Throat, and we also have Iwas, right? You're going to perhaps, for some of you, take a risk in regards to ending something, some sort of situation that you're in order for you to transform your life for the better, do something new, do something different, exciting, what's in alignment with your heart, what makes you happy, what feels good for you, because you feel like you're at a point now that you want to do what makes you happy, even, and I feel for some of you, it's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's about just enjoying life, maybe simplifying your life even, just kind of stripping it down, stripping away the excess, perhaps from a past situation that at one time you thought you wanted, and maybe you did want that. But now it's not, it doesn't provide you with any sense of deeper fulfillment, right? It just kind of kept you wanting more, and that didn't fill the void. And it's like you had to come to a point where there was nothing, there was an empty, like some sort of, I'm going to say like an existential void where nothing could fill it. And it comes back to the fact that for some of you here with the Fool, it's like a completely brand new lifestyle, completely shift in direction in your life, right? And so it could actually surprise and shock family members, friends, coworkers in regards to what you want to do. And it's not like you perhaps have told many of them. Yeah, I'm sure some of you are keeping it to yourself at this time. But it's like, it wouldn't surprise me that, through this path that you end up losing people in your life that you were in alignment with because you are out of alignment with them now, right? They see you, you're not the same person anymore, right? And that's part of the process, unfortunately. Right, let's take a look here. Current energy coming through here for Scorpio. You're ready to open yourself up, really trusting your intuition to take some sort of risk, chance into the unknown, right? Things that are hidden. It's a mystery. Life is a mystery. What do we have coming through here for Scorpio? Yeah, 6 of Wands, right? For some of you, it's like you're kind of up there in regards to people knowing you, right? This is a popular type of energy where you've reached recognition, you're noticed, right? It's that person who's kind of in the public eye, center of attention. You've kind of accomplished all kinds of things, right? And I feel for some of you here, it's like you're in the public eye, people know you, people see you, but you don't want to be there anymore. I feel like you're ready to make some major changes and transform your life because maybe some of you don't want to be in that elevated energy right? You don't want to be in the public eye. You don't want to be seen. Maybe some of you just want to be behind the scenes, doing your own thing, focusing on something else, right? Let's take a look here at the challenge here. Yeah, so the challenge here is looking into like a step down, like a separation, a release from a contract, so to speak. There could be some legal type of matters that would be involved here for some of you as well. But I do feel like you are opening yourself up to moving on to a situation that would provide you with more, I guess, it's more energy, more creativity. There's an energy, because this is the rune of light and fire. So it's almost like that challenge here is to get like all fired up again about life, it's almost like bringing yourself back to life, to reigniting the fire within you, Scorpio, to move in this new direction, right? And I feel like there's some clarity here. You have like a bigger picture, or I want to say like a vision of what you want for yourself. And it's coming through here, right? I mean, the Fool, I mean, there's potential here for something, right? But what exactly is that? I feel like you're still in the process of molding it and creating it, and it can become anything, right? But I feel like you're starting to have a vision here of what you want, but it comes down to having also clear direction, like what's the next step. So I do feel like that's part of the challenge here as well. But I mean, it's coming across more clear as the need to remove yourself from some sort of a contractual type of situation before you can move on, right? Yeah, the Magician is coming through here, right? Releasing yourself from a situation so you can create a new reality for yourself, right? And this energy is ruled by Mercury. Like the Fool is ruled by Uranus, which is why I was saying liberation and breaking free, breakthroughs, right? We have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, highly intuitive, a deep inner knowing within yourself, right? Keeping this to yourself as well at this point in time. There's no need to share it. There's no need to announce it to people, right? Because chances are they're not going to understand any sort of major changes that you want to make to your life and your life path, right? And so what I have here with this energy is the fact that, yes, it's mercurial ideas, the potential, your skills, your talents, your abilities, your experiences, all of these things, your existing resources, what you have at your fingertips, so to speak. But there's an action energy with this, right? It is masculine energy. We all have feminine and masculine energies within us. And so there's a need for you to take action in regards to releasing yourself from what isn't working, releasing yourself from this position, right? And open yourself to a new vision of what you want to create for yourself in the future. Here is what's coming in. Let's take a look at the help, right? What is the help coming through here? And here's the thing, is like for some of you here, like it's coming across as somebody who is quite confident, right? And maybe you have reached that pinnacle of success, right? For some of you, there's this strong connection towards this new opportunity. It's like you're on the precipice here. You're on the precipice of this new beginning, right? But there's, again, Birkenau here is Merkstave. It's in the reverse position. So is Tiwaz here, reversed, and so is Laguz, right? So we have some reversed runes, which is really telling me, you know, for some of you here, there's a strong need to really, there's a release energy in regards to the inner healing, especially with some of these water runes, right? This is kind of like the inner mother, nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, allowing your emotions to flow through, opening up your heart, right? Not forcing things to happen here as well, right? So again, yeah, you want to take action, but it's also, it comes to me in regards to a vision for having a plan. So take action in regards to the next steps. So getting organized, get a schedule together, right? Have a plan and slowly take action on that plan, right? You're not going to just jump out the gate and leave. That's what this, essentially what this is. You're not forcing any things to happen. There's a need to get organized and have a plan, but you do have confidence on your side, Scorpio. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, right? For some of you, quite successful as well. Again, male or female, right? These are not, like I said, gender-specific readings. And so essentially what's coming through here, what's helping you is the fact that you have built stability and security in your life. Some of you are perhaps quite healthy, which is helping you too, because if your health was affected, then that could be delaying this process in general, right? I feel like some of you, there's a strong energy of self-care as well. But there's also a need here with work and no work stave, and it's, sure, there's an opportunity for you to invest in yourself, reinvest in a new opportunity, reinvest in a new lifestyle for yourself as well. But again, there could be with this energy, letting go of it's like a family dynamic or a home. Like, I mean, some of you could actually be putting your house up for sale or looking for a new place to live. Like, there could be like a separation energy, or especially from your family, or there could be a mother figure or a female, like a sibling or someone in your life for some of you, right, who just doesn't agree with what you're doing, who maybe there's a falling out between you and this individual, right? Maybe for some of you, it's you and your family, and that's okay, right? You're okay with that. You're moving on. Like, we have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck here, right? So there's some pain, suffering, sadness coming in here in regards to the situation. This is an energy of separation as well, right? Where you need to do what you want to do, what makes you happy, but you might have, for some of you, family members or friends, or it can come across as a female individual here in regards to family energy, who disagrees with you, doesn't think you should be doing this. But at the end of the day, you know your life better than anyone else, and you need to do what makes you happy. But I think that person is standing in your way to test you. See of it as a test for you to not really listen to what people have to say in regards to your life, right? So I think a lot of people try to get advice, what do you think? Should I do this? Should I do that? And so they're going to tell you what you want, what they want to tell you, so that they keep you where you are. They're going to keep you stuck and trapped, doing the same thing that you don't want to be doing. And that's why it's so important. I mean, yeah, you want to get advice from others. It's nice to get some guidance. But use discernment, Scorpio, right? Use discernment. Does it align with what you truly want? Is it going to make you happy? If these people are trying to hold you back in life, which is essentially, you might have family members holding you back, and you want to go in a different path. For some of you, it's like breaking free from this type of energy, which is something that's meant to happen. And unfortunately, it's very difficult, but it's going to be painful. And for some of you, it's like you might be feeling alone and isolated at this time from family members or a certain individual here because of this breaking free from this person or people, right? So, but that's the thing here. I feel for some of you, you do have this sense of confidence that you're about to turn your life around. For some of you, you are successful. And I said you are quite healthy to make these changes, right? So again, I don't feel like there's anything really holding you back. I mean, everything comes down to patience and having a plan and getting organized, right? So let's take a look into the advice. And again, like anything else, use discernment. Again, this reading will not be for everyone. This is what's coming through, right? Let's just take a look here in regards to the advice from the tarot reader and messages from above, right? What's coming in here for Scorpio? There you are. Death. The end. The end. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. So interestingly enough, we have the King and the Queen. There could be a partnership. Could be a marriage for some of you. Right, could be a long-term commitment or contract with a business partnership as well. This could just be your energy, male, female, pentacles, right? It's a long-term investment that you've put yourself in. It's a lifestyle. This comes across as a lifestyle energy that you've created for yourself over a long period of time. And for some of you, you're doing pretty well. And it's coming across that you're running out of time because you don't want to do this anymore. And so with death, right, again, it's very painful. This is, again, bringing me back to that Three of Swords. There's a lot of pain going through. It's a painful decision, right? There's a lot of emotion coming through here. This is an upheaval that needs to happen. Something has to come to an end here. The upheaval here would be in regards to making these major changes. And for some of you with Manaz, it's about connecting to, I mean, it comes across again with that Ten of Pentacles earlier at the bottom of the deck, at the very beginning, where groups of people, where you feel connected, you feel loved, you feel wanted, you feel like you belong. But it could also come across as like a spiritual community. You're doing like a new spiritual path, wanting to do spiritual work, wanting to, help in some way, and so it's not saying that like the skills and the knowledge that you have from a past or current, since essentially you're still there, career, you can apply that towards this new thing, but then continue to learn and grow and evolve, right? And so there is a huge transformation energy that comes through with death, right? And so that's the thing. The advice here is to, again, with your energy, be yourself. Do what you need to do. Focus on what makes you happy. Move in that direction, but slowly and steadily, especially with the King and Queen of Pentacles energy. And again, with Tiwa's Merkstave as the challenge, it would need to, again, there could be a divorce, separation, giving your notice at work, right? But again, there's a need to come up with a plan, have that vision, right, to take action, but again, in a slow, methodical type of direction. So it's not like you're going to up and leave and quit and have nothing. But I do feel you would have financial backing to support you, but that's not what it's about. You don't want to just up and leave. I feel like for some of you, there's a huge energy of release. It's a process in regards to a past lifestyle situation up to this point that you need to let go of and release, that you're no longer in alignment with, which is extremely difficult. And for some of you, it would be an ending to relationships, connections, groups, associates, friends that you're no longer in alignment with. It's an upheaval, a huge upheaval, which is emotional. Deep emotional energy needs to come up for you to heal before you can do anything, before you should move on, because you don't want to take this energy with you into this new thing. There's a real need to do the deep inner work of purging and letting go and releasing. And this is going to be a process. So, I mean, yes, I'm talking to a Scorpio here who's opening up to making major changes, a huge shift, complete stage left. It's like an exit out of their existing life to start something completely new from the bottom up and rebuild. It's a rebuilding of a new and different life in a new and different way. And that's the thing. It's going to take some time. But I feel, again, with this energy of feeling like you're running out of time, right? Be patient with yourself. Don't force things. Don't force change. This is a process, and you can't allow it to go any faster than it's meant to. But just trust and just open yourself up to moving in this new direction and allow things to unfold naturally just as they will. And you'll just start to see your life transform before your eyes. Things will just start to, it's like things will disappear and then things will start to appear. New friends, new relationships, new connections, new opportunities, whatever this is for you, creative idea, bursts of inspiration. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel loved. You're going to feel wanted. You're going to feel healthy. You're going to be happy. All of these things, right? And that's what you want. Patience, right? Patience. But it's going to come through here for the Scorpio that I'm talking to. It's just a matter of time, right? So this is what I have for you here. I want to thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you found this reading helpful.